Welcome back to our channel, dear viewers. Today we're about to embark on a fascinating journey, a deep dive into a surprising trend, the Great Florida Exodus. Picture this: Florida, the Sunshine State, known for its beautiful beaches, enchanting amusement parks, and of course its vibrant lifestyle. A dream destination for many, a place where people aspire to move for a relaxed, sun-kissed life. But recently a surprising trend has emerged. People are leaving the state in large numbers, a mass exodus that's been making headlines. You might wonder, why would anyone want to leave such a paradise? Well, it's not as straightforward as it seems. There's a myriad of factors contributing to this migration trend, from climate change to economic considerations, and even the social and political climate. In this video, we'll explore these factors, delve into statistics, and try to understand what's driving this unexpected trend. So sit back, relax, and join us as we unravel the mystery behind the Great Florida Exodus. Buckle up, it's going to be an enlightening journey. Ever wondered why there's a noticeable exodus from the Sunshine State, Florida? Yes, you heard that right. There's been a significant trend of people packing up their lives and moving out of the state that's been synonymous with sunny skies, sandy beaches, and the good life. Now, this might seem surprising at first. After all, who would want to leave a place that's practically a year-round vacation destination? But the numbers don't lie. Recent studies have shown a steady decrease in Florida's overall population. When we look at the population statistics from the past few years, we can clearly see a downward trend. Florida, once a bustling state attracting retirees and families alike, is now seeing a reversal of this trend. But why is that? Why do people leave a place that's been so popular for so long? Well, there could be a myriad of reasons, and they're not as sunny as the state's weather. One of the potential reasons could be climate change. Yes, the global phenomenon that's been making headlines for the past decade. Rising sea levels, increasing temperatures, and frequent devastating hurricanes could all be contributing to this Florida exodus. After all, who would want to live in a place where their safety and security are constantly under threat? Another possible factor could be the high cost of living in Florida. While it's true that the state doesn't have an income tax, the cost of housing, groceries, and basic utilities can be quite steep. This could be a significant deterrent for many people, especially those looking to start a family or those on a tight budget. Or perhaps, it's about better job opportunities elsewhere. With the world becoming more interconnected and remote work becoming the norm, people have more freedom to choose where they want to live. And if they can find better job prospects in another state, they might just take the leap. So, are these the only reasons, or is there more to this migration trend? Well, stick around as we delve deeper into this intriguing matter in the next scenes. We can't ignore the elephant in the room: climate change. This global phenomenon has been making headlines for years, and it's a significant player in the Florida Exodus story. Picture this: you're living in Florida, a state famous for its sun-soaked beaches, vibrant wildlife, and laid-back lifestyle. But as the years pass by, you begin to notice some changes. The summers are becoming unbearable, the winters unusually warm. The once pleasant climate seems to be playing tricks on you, but it's not your imagination, it's the reality of climate change. Florida is feeling the heat, quite literally. The state is witnessing a steady increase in average temperatures, making those infamous Florida summers even more sweltering. Then there's the issue of hurricanes, those massive swirling storms that have become all too familiar to Floridians. Climate change is believed to be causing an uptick in both the frequency and intensity of these hurricanes. Hurricanes are not just about the storm itself, but the aftermath too. The destruction, the loss, the recovery, it all takes a toll on the residents. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about rising sea levels, another side effect of climate change. Florida, with its extensive coastline, is particularly vulnerable to this. As the sea level rises, coastal areas are at risk of being submerged. This isn't some distant possibility, it's happening right now. And let's not forget about the extreme heat. With temperatures often soaring above 90 degrees, the extreme heat can be downright dangerous, especially for the elderly and those with health issues. These factors combined paint a rather grim picture. The Florida dream seems to be slowly turning into a nightmare, making life increasingly difficult for its residents. While climate change is a significant factor, it's not the only reason people are leaving Florida. The economy always plays a role in migration trends, but how is it influencing Florida's population? Let's dive into the economic factors that are contributing to the Florida exodus. It's no secret that the cost of living in Florida is high. From housing to groceries, residents are finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet. The price of homes in Florida has skyrocketed over the past decade, making it challenging for many to afford a place of their own. This is coupled with stagnant wages that haven't kept up with the rise in living costs. In addition to the high cost of living, Florida's job market is fiercely competitive. With a large number of retirees and a significant influx of new residents each year, the job market is saturated. This makes it tough for both the young and experienced workforce to secure stable, well-paying jobs. Moreover, Florida's economy heavily relies on the tourism industry. From the theme parks in Orlando to the sandy beaches in Miami, tourism is the lifeblood of the state. But this dependency on tourism has its drawbacks. Global events, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, have shown just how vulnerable the state's economy is to external shocks. With travel restrictions and safety concerns, the tourism industry took a massive hit, leading to job losses and a significant drop in the state's revenue. This over-reliance on tourism has sparked concerns about the state's economic stability. It has made many residents question whether Florida is the best place for their long-term financial security. The uncertainty and volatility of the tourism industry, coupled with the high cost of living and competitive job market, are driving some Floridians to seek opportunities elsewhere. The economic landscape of Florida seems to be pushing residents to seek greener pastures. That's not to say it's all doom and gloom. Florida still has a lot to offer, but for many, the economic challenges are becoming too great to ignore. As we continue to explore why people are leaving the Sunshine State, let's move on to the social and political climate in the next scene. It's not just about the money or the weather, the social and political environment matters too. The social and political climate in Florida has become a significant factor influencing many residents' decision to relocate. This state has been the stage for some of the most contentious political debates in recent years. From polarizing elections to hot-button issues like immigration and gun control, the political landscape in Florida is as unpredictable as its weather. Many residents feel that this constant state of controversy and division has created an environment that is more stressful than supportive. The uncertainty, coupled with the sometimes aggressive discourse, can be a major turnoff for those who value a more harmonious community environment. But it's not just about politics. Social factors are also at play. Florida's healthcare system, for example, has faced criticism for its perceived lack of accessibility and affordability. The state ranks near the bottom nationally for its health insurance coverage, leading many to worry about their ability to receive proper medical care. Education is another area of concern. Despite some notable exceptions, Florida's education system has struggled to maintain consistency and quality across the state. This inconsistency, coupled with budget cuts and other financial challenges, has led to concerns about the quality of education children in the state are receiving. Then there are social services. Florida has a large aging population which puts a strain on social services. The state's ability to provide adequate care and support for its elderly residents is a pressing issue for many, especially those with aging parents or loved ones. And let's not forget about the state's approach to law enforcement and criminal justice. Some residents have voiced concerns about what they perceive as overly aggressive policing and a justice system that can be uneven in its application. So you see, the decision to leave Florida is not just about seeking better economic opportunities or escaping the threats of climate change. It's also about finding a social and political climate that aligns better with their values and needs. The social and political climate in Florida, like in many places, can be a deciding factor for many residents. From climate change to economic struggles to a tense political environment, there's a myriad of reasons why people are choosing to leave Florida. Let's take a moment to retrace our steps and recap what we've discussed so far. We started our journey with the phenomenon known as the Florida Exodus, a trend that has seen a significant number of people pack up their lives and bid farewell to the Sunshine State. This is not a decision made lightly, and as we've explored, it's driven by a complex tapestry of factors. Climate change emerged as one of the key players in this story. Rising sea levels, more frequent and intense hurricanes, and scorching temperatures are making Florida a less than ideal place to call home. It's not just about discomfort, it's about safety and the very real threat to people's homes and livelihoods. Economic struggles were another big piece of the puzzle. While Florida has always been known for its high cost of living, many are finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet. Job opportunities are not keeping pace with the rising costs, and the dream of a comfortable life in the sun is becoming just that, a dream for many. Then we dug into the social and political climate in Florida. Tensions are high, divisions are deep, and for some, the state's social fabric feels like it's fraying at the edges. The political landscape, too, has become a minefield that not everyone is willing to navigate. Each of these factors alone might not be enough to prompt a mass exodus, but together, they're creating a perfect storm. It's a storm that's pushing people to seek greener pastures, to find places where they can live comfortably, safely, and harmoniously. As we continue to monitor these trends, one thing is clear: the Sunshine State seems to be losing some of its allure for many residents. But remember, change is the only constant in life, and who knows what the future holds for Florida? Only time will tell. Before we wrap up, we want to remind you to subscribe to our channel for more interesting facts and deep dives into fascinating trends like this one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're always exploring new topics and uncovering intriguing stories from around the world, and we can't wait to share them with you. Your support helps us continue our work, and we truly appreciate every single one of our viewers. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.